Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. And if you're not already with the LFR family, y'all already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, the share button, the bells, and all that other stuff. Hit that thing. Hit whatever you want. I don't care. Hopefully, you enjoy what you're about to see, and it provides a little bit of value. But I got a bit of a treat for y'all. For all 600,000 of you all. That sounds good saying that. That sounds amazing, man. I'm just excited. So I got a treat for y'all. So did y'all know that Bill Maher had a podcast where he got drunk, getting high with his guests, and they talked about any and everything? And I know some of y'all aren't into that, because a great deal of you love God to a point that you will not put that poison in your body. No weed, no drinks, no nothing. But it's good to hear when the truth comes out, all right? Because what he's talking to Dave Rubin right now. And I don't know if y'all saw when I was very first introduced to Dave Rubin, probably like 8 months ago, something like that. I think it was while he was interviewing or being interviewed by Larry Elder. And a lot of you told me to continue to check him out because he was once a Democrat and then he went over to a Republican, not necessarily a Republican, but what is it? Libertarian? I don't know. He did one, but he's no longer a Democrat. I think Bill Maher is on the same track. I'm not sure, but what y'all are about to hear is absolutely hilarious. But they're talking about how much they like Ron DeSantis, and this kind of threw me for a loop for a minute, because I'm like, wow, it seems like Bill Maher, every single time I watch him, he's becoming more and more and more conservative. Now, you probably get a different read from him, but that's the read I get from him, right? So I want y'all to check this out with me, and y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know.
Any more than we know that Bill Clinton is a rapist. Let's always make sure we talk about what's fact and what's just conjecture.
Sure.
So let's stick with Danny Thomas for the moment. Never funny.
I like the DeSantis spit take, though.
Never funny.
Yeah.
Again, this is me from my childhood memories, but he was even really before my time.
Yeah.
But when I would see Danny Thomas as a kid, and this is a kid who was like very into comedy, looking to be a comedian, admiring comedians or not. Even as a kid, I was like, what is this guy on? He's got no jokes.
That's funny.
He's just like when I saw Danny.
Man, that strawberry lemonade is delicious. I went to this new soul food restaurant near my house, and they have like an apple cinnamon sweet tea and a strawberry lemonade. Oh my gracious! I haven't checked out the apple cinnamon sweet tea. My wife, I got that for my wife because I know she loves sweet tea. Me, I'm a lemonade type of person, and when this right here is it's delicious. I'm sorry, that has nothing to do with what they. Okay, let me.
Little before me, so it's like it's not quite.
It's apropos to the discussion about elitism, because he acted like a guy who was so funny for so long that he didn't have to make a joke now.
He was post funny.
Me, exactly. He was grandfathered in for being funny. And for me as a kid of that age, looking at that, I was like, okay, but you're acting like you're so funny, you don't have to prove it, but you do.
We're getting to the Ron DeSantis part. We're getting to that part. So hopefully you guys enjoy this bit right here.
Because that's show business, and you always have to prove it. No matter who you are, at what stage you are, you have to prove it.
Would you say that spit take was...
I thought you were going to go back to this. I thought you were going to go like, so did DeSantis prove to you? You know what? If California says, I have to take shots, and DeSantis says, I don't, hello, Florida. That's what I'll say about DeSantis.
He's a good dude. He's a good dude. He really is. And he doesn't care whether you smoke weed, and he doesn't care who you marry. He doesn't.
But
Dave Rubin, if I'm not mistaken, is married to a man, correct? All right. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about that in the comments as well. But I just love how, because this is close to the end of the video, I'm going to add the original link in the description. So if you want to just go check out the entire thing, feel free. just don't leave this reaction before you do, because I like to have some fun with y'all before you go, okay? But it is there just in case you want to watch everything that preceded this. I mean, well, that came before this.
Sound like the voiceover at a movie that's coming out soon. Just got real. But like for me, personally, really, just got real with that.
Yeah.
And that's in my mind.
Dude, I left this place because of it.
And I don't want to leave this place. It would be very hard. I'm 66 years old. I know I look 40.
Look amazing. The hair seems thicker than it was a couple of years ago.
Dave,
I don't know what you're doing over there.
Dude,
it was not, but it's not easy for anyone, right? Like, so someone could look at you and be like, it's actually easy for Maher. He's single. He's got all the money in the world. He can do whatever he wants. But I get it.
To leave club, honestly.
No, this is, dude, this is one of the coolest places I've ever been to in LA.
Thank you. I just, and I don't live here. Yeah. I don't live here in the nightclub.
No, this isn't even your, right, like this is one of the many houses.
Right, and it's not even that, it's just, there's something about it.
It's that, but everybody.
What type of money is that where you just turn one of your houses into a daggone club and you call it Club Random? This is where I do all my interviews, man. We come here, we chill out. Apparently he has a full basketball court there. Oh my gracious, they are balling. Why didn't I get into comedy or there was a time in my life where I kind of played with the idea of going into being like a disc jockey and that type of thing. I actually went to college for mass communications. That's what I went to school for. And if it weren't for, me not practicing my pullout game as well as I was just not that great at it, and starting a family as early as I did, I probably would have continued on that lane. But I didn't know that they made this guy daggone much money, man.
Has that. Everyone has their own version of that, right? Like everyone.
Yes, if they're lucky, they do.
Yeah. So
I
for
didn't
me,
always. I lived in a lot of places.
I have no doubt, Bill. Like, I know what it's like to be a
I
struggling
paid
comic.
my
I know.
dues.
Yeah. Like,
That's why I want to ring the bell.
you want to come with me to ring the bell?
I don't want to see you ring the bell, Dave.
But what if
I don't want to go.
What if I go up there and I go, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Maher, and everyone would be thrilled.
I want the accomplishment of doing something that merits me ringing the bell.
Apparently they're talking about some bell in Wall Street that has to do with financial gurus are able to ring the bell once they reach certain heights and whatnot, and financially, and something that I ain't gonna ever be able to do, but it'd be beautiful to do. But apparently Dave Rubin started like a tech company where somehow he works like I guess his tech that he helped to create mixes in with the other social media platform called Rumble, and then it went public. And I guess once a company goes public, boom, once the eyes come on, money come in, and he also has a full basketball court at his home, like a crazy big one, the same as Bill Maher. So sheesh, man. But I think Dave Rubin was also in law, right? Wasn't he a lawyer or something like that? It just seems like all these guys are in law, like super intelligent type of dudes that just happen upon politics or something like that.
You know what? If you get me on your plane tonight and you show up and you ring the bell tomorrow, I'll give you 1%.
You're not listening to me.
Nope.
I don't want to be given anything.
All right. I just thought it would be nice. I give Bill Maher 1% of my thing.
What do you think I am, a millennial?
It's $10,000. Would you do it?
See, bringing it back.
1% is $10,000, bruh. 1%. Yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, I'm hurting inside. It's crazy. That's crazy, right? Wow.
Come on, Maher.
There you go.
Come on, Maher.
Look at that.
I can do it. I can do it.
Look at that. You absorbed that.
All right, Maher, I'll take 1 puff of weed. I know you don't care. That's why I'm going to do it, because you could not care less.
No.
This is the fancy Bill Maher weed. This is the fancy, I don't know what. I got to get on a plane now to ring the bell. All right, look at this. My whole life led to this. This is like my grandma with the sun and the thing.
He was thinking about that all night. He just kept seeing Bill Maher smoking and drinking, and all he was doing was drinking and wondering, man, I should hit that. I should probably puff pass, bro. Puff pass. Ain't that how to go? Nah, I don't want none. I don't want none. I really want some. I'm not gonna say I want some, but nah, I don't want none. People watching this. My gracious, man.
Jesus. Come on. It's the universe again. As if ringing a bell required some sort of great mental acumen at the moment. Oh,
I don't know what happens. Do you press a button? Do you?
You've
it's
seen
the whole
it.
thing now.
I just told you, it's in every documentary.
I know.
You just ring it. You know what it is. Don't with me.
You ding the bell.
You ring the bell. It's symbolic, but it means you've achieved a great thing because, you know, in America, there's nothing cooler than being rich and, you know, being at that moment where, I mean, it's saying that.
Do you think it's crazy
when you
I have to disagree. I have to disagree. Now, I understand why a rich person will say that. It's because, you know what I mean, they get to have all of their fruits that they worked for. They get to do whatever they want, whenever they want, and buy whatever they want, and blah, blah, blah. But I have to say family is. I have to say family is, man. When you're married and you have children who, you know, who you brought up or who you raised up, half of them kids act like you, and the other half act like your significant other, and you kept them safe, and they've been able to accomplish things on their own, and you get to participate in helping them celebrate and just keeping them joyful and everything. Just being a witness to their life is a beautiful thing. It's like the best thing ever. Just being a witness to their life. Like sometimes I think having someone, like the best part of being married, to be honest, to me, is having someone who is a witness to your life and you are a witness to theirs. Like they're not going at it alone. Like I know how difficult it is, life is by yourself, but it's a little more bearable with someone else moving with you along the way. Even if nothing good happens, you have somebody with you that you shared moments with. And only you know this about them, and only they know this about you. So family, I think family is the best thing. That's just me. I mean, I get it. Y'all are, you know, living your best life, and you're seeing the world. You're purchasing things nobody else can purchase ever. You got huge homes over here and over there and everywhere. And I'm not going to knock anybody who does that and they're single and they don't have a family to share it with. All I'm saying is, from where I stand, family is number one, bro. That's me. What's yours? Let me know in the comments.
Ringing the bell to me means, okay, we are the means of production. And that's a big thing in capitalism. And capitalism is not a bad thing.
Capitalism is a great thing.
It's a great thing. It's given more people more prosperity. It's in
our poorest people are the richest people almost everywhere.
When I'm going back to my real job and shortly, because I'm doing that, that's in my editorial this week.
Yeah. You know, they canceled me a couple times on Real Time. I've been booked a couple times and canceled.
Well, I am going to take this to the very top.
But you know what? I've been to Real Time a couple times. I've been in the audience. Sam has brought me a couple times, Sam Harris. You know, and I've gone, and you know what I do? Because I don't get on the show, and it's very upsetting to me, and I'm like, I have so many things to say. I go and I spin the wheel from Price is Right. That has made me feel better, because it's on the same floor as you guys or downstairs. I always forget. I spin the wheel, and I'm like, all right, it's okay.
It's the same studio.
It's the same. Yeah, yeah.
The second we're out, the
bring
wheel
in
is back.
Bob Barker's Bones, the dogs. It's all there.
Somebody should write some sort of movie or novel.
That's funny.
It is so funny.
Like that's
there
funny.
There is something about that. I can't put my finger on what that is emblematic of or an analogy to, but it is so funny that Real Time and Wheel of Fortune share the same. And
not Wheel of Fortune. Price was it
Price
Wheel of Fortune
right.
too?
No, Price is Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking Wheel of Fortune. That would have really blown my mind.
Somehow we couldn't be more different, and yet we are able to share the same stage and change out. And but you will be on very soon. That's my bad.
That was not that was not a.
It's my bad. It's people say to me all the time.
And it's going to be sober, and he's going to have some of his friends on the show. I'm talking about Bill Maher, and he's going to have his fans out there in the crowd who don't believe what Dave Rubin believes, and it will be a good show. It will be better than what y'all are seeing right now. This right here is just two guys chilling, kicking it, having a good time, and shooting the sugar honey iced tea. That's it. But I wanted to share this with you because these moments are important. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but the link, go ahead, check out the whole link, guys. Go check out the whole link because I think it's important that we see these moments right here between these people who are, we think that because they debate and because they have different ways of thinking and different political views that they hate each other, when in actuality, they do not. They're friends. They're friends. The people in the Congress, friends. People in the Senate, they're friends. Everybody in the House, friends. People running against each other for president might say some mean things to each other. It's competitive. They're friends. That's just like football. They beating each other up and slamming people and hitting elbow and faking fighting. Hold me back. Hold me back. I'm about to do something. When they're not, they are actually friends. Basketball, same thing. Hockey, they be knocking each other's teeth out. And they're friends. It's good to see them in this arena. You know what I mean? But it's going to be even better to see them when they're sober and they're focused and they have a base to play to and they have points to make. And there's a little bit of, that feeling is like, whoa, we just now had a good time. What happened? Oh, no, it's go time now, bro. Oh, it's competitive time now. And that's going to be a good show. At any event, thank y'all for sharing this moment with me. Let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, and hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual, man. Love y'all. Peace.